to BuzzBooster.tv.
I'm Shahar.
And I'm Nash.
You know, there are customers.
Ooh, and then there are customers.
And then there are fans.
And then there are fans.
And fans are really the most important type of customers for a brand.
Yes, definitely.
What's the main difference between them?
Tell us.
They tend to purchase more often.
Ooh,
with
purchase.
With regularity.
Ooh, fans purchase with more regularity.
And they tend to advocate for your brand.
They're advocates for your brand. They'll talk about you. They'll wave the flag.
Yes, you can talk about your brand all day long, but when a person talks about your brand, the credibility is there, and it's a lot more important.
When a fan does it, it's magnitudes better.
Yes, but the question here is how, as a business owner, you turn customers into fans.
Yeah,
right?
how?
Because how do you do that?
Well, you have to align your brand with their passions.
Passions, the things that are important for them in life, their values.
Things that mean something to them.
Yeah, so it's very important for you sometimes really to sit down and think about who your customer really is, like what are the values, what do they fear, what do they like the most.
Understand them to the core.
To the core, so then you can talk to them on a personal level and turn those customers into fans.
Because then you have a more meaningful relationship with them and they become, in turn, fans of your brand.
Yes, unfortunately today, if you think that just advertising will bring customers to you, it might even bring some eventual customers, but they will never become fans. So that relationship where you understand them and you ask for that participation, you know, conversation is important today in business. We can not only manufacture something or provide a service and simply put out there and say buy it and that's it. Not enough at all. They need to participate either in the process or at least have a channel of conversation. And that's not only the contact us page on your site. It's really a place where there can be some real human interaction.
Back-to-back interaction.
Hopefully with somebody that speaks exactly the same language as they do. Okay, because credibility can be at risk here. But the moment you turn those customers into fans, they will do a lot of marketing for you because they will go out there and give their opinion, give their reviews. How valuable it's for you to have a review online that is positive.
It's critical.
Exactly, but you know, really you cannot bribe them. You can try.
You can try, but you get a few, but not enough.
Not enough. But when they are fans, they will do that without you even asking.
It's honest and it's effective. And you know, so what you mentioned about knowing their fears and their values, really, I encourage you to sit down, grab a pen and a paper, and outline exactly who that customer is, and outline their fears, their did I say fears? Their values. Exactly. And keep one thing in mind. It might not necessarily be your fears and values. Keep in mind that your customers might have different perspectives, and so you really have to kind of think through that. But once you know, it'll make this a lot easier because then you'll be able to communicate, to relate to them in a much more deeper level. But also on the other things that you do, this will be so helpful because you'll know exactly who you're reaching. And so as you're creating marketing pieces and all that, it becomes a lot easier.
Yes, and like she said, you're not your customer. So don't start saying that you do like this or you like that, therefore your customer does the same.
And
no,
the reason
you have really to think who you're selling to.
And the reason we bring this up is because we see that a lot.
Yes, we hear that a lot. And again, you're not your customer. So you have to know know thy customer very, very well to be able to turn that into fans. And one last thing is find ways where you can really show a little bit about you to them. Because we cannot have in life strong relationships if we both are not transparent and we both don't interchange communication.
Exactly. This interchange, this exchange of communication is so important. I mean, what kind of relationship only is one way, right? Those never really work. And so give them a little bit of you. At the same time, they're going to give a little bit of them.
So it doesn't matter which business you're in. You may be a lawyer, a doctor. I would like to know, and your customers would like to know, for example, what are your hobbies? What are the things that you're passionate about? What do you do on weekends, for example?
Do you like pets? For me, that's usually a huge thing.
It's a huge thing. And we talked before about using our dog, for example, in our magazine, which has a huge effect. Why? Because it's one side from the backdrop that they cannot see unless we show.
Let us know a little bit of your soft side and give us a sneak peek into the behind the scenes. Who are you really? Because of course you're very professional, but I want to see the real you.
Yes, you know, you heard that before. People don't do business with companies, they do with people. This is more important today than ever.
Yes.
Okay, we are overloaded with information, with technology, with websites. Yes, we want to relate to people, but I want to know you as a person.
Yes.
Okay, so doesn't matter which business you are in, you can do that without looking unprofessional.
That's
but you have to do it if you want to turn customers into raving fans.
Raving fans, that's what I like.
Yes, I like that too.
Yes.
Yes.
So for the raving fans out there, hey, share, spread the word, let other people see this video.
It's very important.
Yes, it really matters to us.
I hope to see you next time.
See you next time.